Afternoon, boys. How you guys doing? What's up, Brian? Two Brians, actually. Right, tracksuit. Oh, today is a good day. Today is a very fucking good day. Double Agent Fonz.
Why are you still here, you idiot?
That is actually a unique title. I don't think I've ever called someone a double agent before. Sorry, I mean official Horde player only Fonz. Who hates the Alliance? Fuck all Alliance. Dubious that the streams always happen at the end of the month, which is further proof that you stream when rent is due. Twitch actually pays you on the 16th of every month, so it's mid-month. So we're actually way off. There's no dubiosity here. We did make that word up. Thank you for the 34 months, Victor. Appreciate you. I had listened to my VOD a little bit yesterday, and it sounded like my mic was kind of cutting out a little bit, but no one said anything. Motherfuckers. Maybe it wasn't that bad. I could hear it though. I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, I swear I finished my sentence there. It just sounds like I didn't say anything at the end of my sentence on the stream. So I've changed the mic settings again. I'm so obsessed with this microphone, man. I always change the fucking settings on it. It's like, oh, I can make this sound better and this could be better and all this. Like, I'm learning about mids and lows and fucking all this shit. I just assumed you had a stutter. Amazing. I don't think I've ever had a stutter. Actually, it always sounds like you have a stutter when you're doing something super fucking intense and you have to call out and, you know, random shit happens all the time. Because your brain's trying to get all the information out instantly, process it and spit it out. Can you guys see the pinned message, by the way? Is it still there? That's the first time I pinned a message. I pinned it before the stream started. And if you want to make it permanent, there's like a setting, so it turns it off when the stream ends. So I just want to make sure it's like still up there. Pin is active. Okay, nice. I figured I'll stick that up there. Maybe I can drive some views to the short, because I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to get the algorithm to recognize that I'm doing shorts now instead of uploaded quote-unquote shorts, like short videos. But fuck me, is it hard to like make WoW look good with a 9:16 render. Lovely, thank you. When is the cam making a return? Ooh. When is the cam making a return? The cam can make a return soon. It depends. It depends. If fresh is good, I'll stick the cam on. Since I stream so inactively, I don't really care for sort of, you know, making sure, I don't know. I want to be able to sit here topless in my boxer shorts, you know, randomly scratching my balls every couple of minutes without having to wonder, you know. But if the fresh is good, you know, we'll look presentable. We'll put on some nice drip. Flick on the cam. Seduce all the egos, because, you know, I know you're all in the chat. What's up, Tomies? Sub goal for cam. I remember we did that a couple years ago. I think, what was it, 1,000 subs or something like that? And I was thinking to myself, nah, this is never going to happen, mate. I'm never going to get 1,000 subs. Motherfuckers made it happen. Dude, you literally cannot do the MGBS with the cam on. You miss out on the mid-game ball scratch. It'd be too obvious. Like, I've literally just done it now and no one has the slightest clue. It wasn't really a scratch, it was more like I had to adjust them. Victor. I don't know if there's actually viewing demographics for gender. There probably is. I've never looked. My YouTube content is 88% male. So there are apparently 12% women who watch my YouTube videos. It's all my ex-girlfriends. What's up, Payne? Has been a long time, mate. What's good? What's on your Keybind 2? Keybind 2. Keybind 2 is backstab, start attack, and flash bomb tooltip. Spellaga. That is a name I've not seen in a while. What's good, mate? I definitely am sick. My suspicions were true yesterday. Slept like a nutsack, but the day's been good so far. Yeah, they don't have the attack helicopter on the gender demographic, but they do have to put that in there. Otherwise, I'm going to come at them with a lawsuit. What about E? E Alcon is grenades. It's just a grenade. Crew. Hashtag brand risk. My favorite video by far is this since we're flying to thingy, I'm going to show you guys. Just this is on topic, right? Just talking about brand risks and attack helicopters.
This is my.
Oh my god, that was loud. Alright. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. Hold on, mate. Okay, can you guys see this? Should be able to see this. This video is called "The Best Female Swimmer in the World." I love this fucking video.
My proudest moment. I've been dreaming of becoming the top female swimmer for 1 year, but getting here wasn't easy.
That's a real woman.
I first learned how to swim when I was 7 years old at Boy Scout camp. What might surprise you is I was actually a really slow swimmer at first and stayed a really slow swimmer through the first couple years of my collegiate career. Then I turned 23 and all of a sudden I'm the best swimmer in the women's division. And I can't track exactly what changed. I guess I'm just a late bloomer. Because swimming's been such a big part of my life for so long, it's where my happiness comes from. You can't have happiness without penis.
This guy's such a fucking genius.
Before. With being the best at something, you always get haters. Like, I don't understand what this controversy is all about. I guess people just don't like it when they see a woman succeeding. I compete in 3 different strokes: freestyle, the butterfly, and the backstroke. You gotta be in the pool for hours each day. It's the only way to become the best. I guess I must have drank a lot of water on that lap. Yeah, it's not all easy. Some of the other ladies don't feel comfortable being in the same locker room as me. I'm appalled. I just don't understand why. Like, is this because I identify as black? These racist women around here. Or maybe they're just intimidated by my sensual femininity. I mean, you know how girls can be. Jealous. Swimming brings out the divine goddess in me. Hey, Get out of the pool. That's for ladies only. Some of my competitors are angry that I tested positive for having XY chromosomes, and I don't know how they got there. Might have had like a tainted supplement or something. But really, I think my competitors are just sore losers. Like, hey ladies, I beat you by 11 minutes fair and square, so get over it. To me, swimming is really an art form that requires a lot of upper body strength. Like, the more of it you have, the more of an advantage you have. Women can most certainly get other women pregnant. I've done it.
What do you have to say about your teammates wanting you off the team?
Yeah, my sore loser teammates, maybe they should get in the pool and train more. The reason why I win all the time is because I'm more dedicated to my training.
We talked to your coach and he said that your teammates spend the exact same amount of time training in the pool as you.
Well, I work out with weights too. Maybe they should try it. It really helps.
Your coach says they're on the exact same weightlifting routine as you, but he said you bench press 4.5 times more weight than the second strongest athlete. Do you have any idea why that is?
Well, I just don't identify the weights as very heavy. It's pretty simple. It feels so good to come away with a championship.
I don't know. This guy is just so fucking funny. I love this guy. Yeah. Run risk. Cancelled. Career over before it even started. Ah, it'll be fine, mate. It'll be fine. No one cares. He's on YouTube. He's allowed to be on YouTube, alright? He's allowed to be on Twitch. It's the same kind of thing, isn't it, really? They have the same policies. The day they kill comedy. The day they kill comedy. That'll be a sad fucking day. That is actually true, and no one can tell me otherwise. I am actually the highest rated attack helicopter in the history of World of Warcraft. Wonder how people would react if this became as prevalent in combat sports. An example, boxing or MMA compared to other sports happening in. Oh, of course. The counter argument for all this kind of stuff is really straightforward in my opinion. It's always been the second you add any form of logic to it, there is no counter argument from the other side. So it's unwinnable. It's an unwinnable argument. It's an unwinnable debate. You just have to let society and let time take its course, and everything will be eventually smoothed out. Because for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, etc., etc. When some PvP, mate, I'm currently flying. I'll do a little lap of the jungle. I want to do some BGs today. I have some things I want to test on the Euro server. So I remember there were some bugs from SOM. I've consolidated a couple of them in a list. So I just want to make sure that things are still working the same way as they are on SOM, so I can report them with video evidence and shit like that. Good morning from North Carolina. Good morning, girls, man. What is good? The counter argument is calling you names. What can you do? Exactly. I don't get involved in any of it, really. What's up, young? How's that 39 twink coming along? It's getting there. We put some progress in. We took the first step to making the 39 twink. We stared at the character select screen and then hovered over the character creation button. And that'll be pressed another day. That'll be pressed another day. We'll move on to step 3 later. So it's almost at 39. Near enough. Wasn't there a fucking orc male smashing girls in some random MMA stage? I think it's probably happened somewhere. Obviously, depending on the country you go to, they've got different regulatory bodies and stuff, which is why you can have these absolutely wild slap fights. Have you guys seen these in like Eastern Europe? Obviously, Dana White has done his whole power slap thing, but that came from like Eastern Europe, where they're standing opposite each other and just slapping each other until someone's like knocked out or can't continue. You're just taking damage. Sign up here for some free CTE, and you may not even get paid. Is Gummy server up? I don't know. I don't play it. Yeah, we all praise Som 2 will never sped up timeline, but I don't think they will for a classic mate. Didn't they consider it? Did they? No. There is no fucking way the UFC would ever consider the whole, you know, call it as it is, men beating up women thing. That would be absolute brutality. Oh, no way! It was so close. He doesn't realize what happened. He moved away from the edge. He thought there was something on the edge. He thinks it's the warrior. He thinks the warrior has done something to him. Oh no. That is the only reason I play this game, actually, is to just run through Booty Bay and distract people off the edge. That's the only reason. What's up, Shobik, man? Pert for Prez, sup killers, happy to see you live, hope all is good. All is good, man. I'm really happy to see your success, by the way. I got some of your shorts recommended to me. On YouTube. With your, I don't know if it's real Japanese. Something tells me it's not real Japanese. Hangju, Kirushu. Bonjour. Good shit, man. Is it anime? Are they actual words? It's good shit, man. Bonkai. Got mellow. Fuck, we used to duel an arena tournament 10 years ago and we had all these fucking macros. We used to play Cold Blood fucking Mutilate as 2 undead males and do rogue vs rogue duels with sappers and vanishing blinds and stuff, and you'd have like Bankai and the fucking Cold Blood Eviscerate macro. And you'd just be spinning around people like spamming your strafe keys. In rogue only fucking duel guilds. Oh, they were fun times, man. They were fun fucking times. Oh, you watched the short? Did it pop up on your feeds? Oh no, of course it's pinned. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm trying to get YouTube. I'm trying to get the YouTube algorithm to recognize that I'm doing shorts now, because I want to turn the main channel into like a, what do you want to call it? Featured content, like longer content. I want to make actual longer videos again, and I don't want it to be like saturated with, you know what I'm trying to say, the 30-second clips. But fuck me, I can't find a way to make WoW look good in 9x16. So if you have any advice on that. Did YouTube just pick up your shorts, Shobek? Like, just one day, it just decided, here's some fucking views, kind of thing. It's like recommending it to people. Hit me up on Discord, that'd be so nice. If you have any pointers for it. That'd be really fucking cool, man. What's up, Infectious? Okay. I'm gonna leave you open on Discord, Shobek, and then I'll poke you in a couple hours when I finish the stream if that's all cool. Otherwise I'm gonna forget if I don't leave your chat window open. Fucking brain is so cooked. Warsong Gulch guide for Som 2. Mate, that's what you want to see. I don't know how I'd do it though. Was this a 39 twink? Dude, I need to make a twink for STV. He's asking me to wait. Or does he want me to... He wants me to kill the tiger? Oh, sure. Yeah. Try running the game at double resolution to like 200%, then record max bitrate and you'll get some battery footage. That's a nice idea, Redzy. That's a nice idea. What I did so far was I took... some clips from... I took a clip from 2021, which is technically already on my YouTube, but you're apparently allowed to do that, so I figured I'll test it with that. It's more so shorts now integrate with the WoW community. It wasn't before. I think I posted stuff for 4 years now on YouTube and TikTok. It never went anywhere. Oh, and it just randomly like picked you up. That is usually how YouTube works. In my experience anyway. Just put videos out, some of them don't do good, some of them do fucking amazing. No idea why. I make a video titled, "You won't believe this happened." 9k views. I make a video, "I haven't spoken to women for 25 years." 180,000 views. Why? That's why, I don't know. This is fire more, but thanks, mate. Posted it and it just worked like a slot machine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Some of these things don't make any sense. Like I tried everything from consistent uploading to sporadic uploading. Like some days I would upload literally at the exact same time every single day, and I calculated when I'd get my most views on YouTube. And 1 week the videos would do literally fucking insane, and the next week they wouldn't do insane at all. They'd be like half the views. And then you have this weird situation where I didn't post for like a year because I wasn't really playing the game. And I put up a video like a couple months ago, just randomly at 10 o'clock in the morning European time, or 11 o'clock in the morning European time. So all the Americans are in bed or just waking up. All the Europeans have been at work for a couple of hours, and it randomly did 84,000 views in 2 weeks. After I'd not uploaded for a whole year. Just a 1 minute video. I really do not understand the algorithm. Obviously titles and thumbnails are what you want mainly, but whether or not it picks you up and throws you into people's feeds is another question. But I've not researched into it too much. Maybe I should probably do that before, you know, bitching about it. No worries, Velath, mate. All good, bro. My pleasure. Happy to help. Excited with Andrew Tate played well. That's how you pick up the algorithm. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. I'm actually writing that down. See, I put up a little 1 minute video yesterday, which was the, if you were here yesterday in the stream, it was when I rezzed with Twisting Nether and killed the mage in Warsong, and it was a pretty fun clip. That short did really badly, but I think it's to do with the title. For some reason, I don't think Someone Called a Doctor But Not For Me is a good title. I think it has to be even more sort of hard-hitting than that. A friend of mine gave me the idea of, because of obviously Twisting Nether. I thought this was hilarious, but I don't think you can't really put religion in a title on YouTube. But his title idea was, Jesus has resurrected, but this time it didn't take 3 days. I thought that was an insanely funny title. But you just couldn't put it as a YouTube title because I don't know, the algorithm wouldn't pick it up. Afternoon, Dan, mate. What's good? Oh, you're bound to turn some heads with that pain, mate. You are bound to turn some heads. My low quality garbage clips got 50k randomly, but Bread 3 that I put work in is like 10k. Fucking tell me about it. Fucking tell me about it. Dude, I tried to pedal Perplexity 6 everywhere because I was really proud of it and I wanted people to see it. You know. And it takes so long for that video to get any traction whatsoever. It hasn't even hit 100,000 views yet. After 2 years or something, but some shitty short where I'm running through Warsong Gulch and clicking a flag, it goes everywhere, and all the comments, wow, this is crazy, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, watch the actual thing that I put work and time into. Do you know, when you're making PvP movies, you'll know this if you've like made any, it goes through so many stages of bullshit. You gotta link it to all your fucking friends. Yo, what do you think of this one? Oh, this is pretty good. And you're sitting there like, nah, they're just saying that because they're my boy. So you go and re-edit it and then you send it. I did a new one. They're like, why'd you do a new one? The other one was good. Oh, I felt like it. Yeah, this one's good as well. And you're like, I'm going to make another one. You make another version of the fucking... This is just the intro, by the way. You spent a week now sending 30-second clips to your mates for the half an intro of your video. That's supposed to be 20 minutes long. Then you got to repeat that for 20 minutes of YouTube time. Eventually you ship the product, so to speak, after 3 months of editing it and finding clips and everything else. It does terrible. Like, who knows? My ADHD brain can't fathom what the fuck's happening in your last short. That is not a good thing. If there's one community we need on board, it's the ADHD boys with the shorts. We're not hitting you guys. We're failing. Oh yeah, of course, Redzy. It's the we all go through it. We all go through it, mate. We're all the same in that sense. We're all the fucking same in that sense. Because you want to put out something good. You want to be proud of your thing that you made. I really don't want to waste a rocket helmet on this guy. I think it'd be a total waste. So instead, I'm going to waste the tidal on a sprint. And be done with it. Dig in a block. This guy's taking a wide berth. Wait, can he... Is he going to come down here? I don't know this way in. Okay, what if we just wait up here then? Our players are mostly artistic, if you know what I mean. I think I've told this story before, but I remember when I was on holiday with my family when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I met this one kid. We became friends, and he told me he was artistic, you know, and I said to him, "Oh yeah, I love that. I love drawing and painting too," which I did. And I thought to myself, "Oh my god, I'm gonna show this guy some of my fucking drawings," because I used to draw a lot when I was a kid. So next day, you know, we're meeting up on our bikes. You know, I bought my fucking little folder of drawings in my little backpack. You know, I'm showing them. I'm like really happy. I've found a friend who's, you know, abroad, who's into the same sort of shit that I am. He didn't have any. He didn't have any drawings. He didn't bring any. I thought to myself, that's a bit weird. It wasn't until like 10, 15 years later. Obviously, I'd never met the guy after that. I was like 11 years old. 15 years later, I was sitting there doing something. And I realized, hang on, that kid that I met, he meant he was autistic. Oh, it's like, oh, okay. Apparently, we're not doing the fight. Roger that. Yeah, I mean, you guys knew where it was going. I had no idea what autistic was when I was 11 years old, so I just heard artistic. I don't remember if you liked the drawings. The only thing that stuck with me was that interaction that I said. The way I described it was the only thing that stuck with me. When is fresh? Probably end of year or start of next year would be my assumption. November, December, January. The things you do when you're a kid, mate. Do I still draw? No, not anymore. Not really. I still enjoy it. I could do it, but Not something I sit down and do as a pastime. BlizzCon's in November, right, Dan? I think they will. I think they will announce Classic Plus. Since they hinted at it in the announcement that it wouldn't be a season. So that plus the fact we're getting a brand new honor system is like, a new honor system is enough to let you know that it's, you know, plus kind of thing. No, I mean a fresh server, Villa, like a new server. So this rogue that you're leveling right now is going to be obsolete in 5 months' time. I mean, that kind of thing. So you got some time to enjoy yourself and get to 60 with your Bangladesh reward. Yeah, I think they should do a better job, Rogue Classic, of like teaching you as a kid like about certain conditions and things like that. It's a good idea. If you go into adulthood knowing that everyone's different and that's cool, that's a nice thing. Helps to bring people together rather than push them apart. Oh, these guys are different to me, so I don't like them. That kind of mindset. Persist. Is there a guild in the works? Return of Mytos? Mytos will not play a new server, mate. You think they're going to announce it at the end of Q1? Ooh, that's pretty far away though. How would they fill the time till then? Because my assumption is Season 7 is going to end in 2 months because the PvEers don't like Season 7, so it makes sense for them to quickly get into Season 8. So Hardcore will come out between then. So maybe Hardcore comes out in a month. Season 8 comes out a month after that. So this is going to bump quarterly earnings for both Q3 and Q4. And then a couple of months into Season 8, you get Classic Fresh. And that also lines up with when the hardcore player base will drop off a bit. That's my assumption. But I don't know what's going on with retail and stuff. I think you'd be able to make a more educated guess if you knew how the retail patches work. Master's not coming back now. For some reason I loved his leadership. It inspired me to be more of a cunt. Aww. That's mean. Mytos was very hard, but most of the time he was fair. That's all you can ask of a man who's leading. Hard but fair. Hashtag Simon Sinek. Yeah, none of my classes on Museo were separated. They never separated the kids. I don't think you want to separate the kids. I think you want to keep the kids who have learning disabilities in the same class. I think it helps them feel more accepted in a way, and also it lets other kids sort of know that, hey, these people are just the same as you. They're just people like you, just born slightly differently. Retail patch is likely October to November. Oh my god, that 100% would then line up with the fresh being at the end of the year in like December, January. Ooh. Would that be the new raid then? Like a race to world first type thing? Has there been a race to world first recently? I've not kept up with like World of Warcraft whatsoever. Big patch. Okay. How many people play retail now? Is it still doing not too great? I'm trying to think in terms of how desperate they may be to release content for retail to keep those players in the loop, the ones that won't come and play classic versions of the game. Surely fresh as the light of a balloon play. Yeah, 2 years in. I think I'm just gonna burn the light, man, super early on, so I don't have to sit there and stress about it. I think, Yawn mate, I think the thing is, where I am right now, generally speaking, as a person in life, it wouldn't bother me if the fresh server isn't all it cracks up to be, because I just wouldn't play it. I wouldn't be upset or anything. And I can still be excited for it. Retail's bad. Chan's playing DK. Chanimal is playing a melee. Please turn this swing time. SSS. Dude, what is it called? This is a weak aura. No, it's not a weak aura. Oh, fuck it, it doesn't matter. I'll do it later. Pretty sure it's doing better than Wrath. You think so? You think Retail's doing better than Wrath? Maybe it's doing better than Wrath right now because of TOC. Because TOC kind of sucks. And it does suck. People always come back for the patches? Okay. Oh, someone's dying. And someone saved him. It's about to run in and save the day. Dazed, it's called nice damage. Give an example of something that might ruin it for you. Oh man, I've given it. I used to sit here, I used to stream, and I used to be really. I love World of Warcraft. It's a fucking great game. It's one of my favorite games. But I'd sit here and stream, and I'd be happy for about 30 minutes because I like streaming in general. And then it would slowly dawn on me the state of classic World of Warcraft and the things they've done to it, and what I feel they might do to it. And I just sit there and not really complain, but I just point out what could be better in the game for the next 60 minutes. And I used to do that for like a couple months straight. Until I just realised, this isn't making me happy. I like streaming, but the game I'm streaming is not making me happy. So I just stopped playing. So I don't want to sit there and, you know, go through it all again. It's stuff that would disappoint you. It's stuff that would disappoint anyone who's a fan of this game. So if you take 10 things that you don't like about Classic WoW, I'd probably agree with you on 8 of them. I think generally speaking, we all have incredibly similar preferences. You know, I'm no different to anyone else. I just play more of the game. I think Retail's doing better than it has for the past few years. Is that because the PvE is good? How did the PvP patch go down, by the way? I remember a couple months ago they decided to nerf the CCs by like 30%. Like you can't blind sap anymore. Blind has a max duration of 5 seconds. Baldur's Gate 3, maybe Scuffer, yeah, maybe. I stopped playing D4 after they gutted the game a little bit, the new patch, but I might go back to it and try it again. Yeah, exactly, Redzy. It's a negative feedback loop. I'd just rather not get stuck in it. Because there's nothing you can do about it since it's wildly out of your control. So instead of looking at it and getting stuck in that, it's like having a lottery ticket that's constantly 4 out of 5. And every time you scratch it off, you're still on 4 out of 5, and you're just sitting there in this internal loop. It's like a waste of time. I have seen Showbeck's road clips. They're very good, man. I was saying earlier, I'm happy the algorithms finally picked him up because he's been doing that stuff for a long time now. But yeah, the algorithm on YouTube is a bitch, man. It sucks, dude. This is the changes Alex wanted for someone. What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are the, yeah. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay. Can't find anyone in the open world. I'm gonna go into some also test some of them bugs. Looking forward to Kazan, ironically. Really? I might give it a go for the RPGs. PvP in retail doesn't get consistent enough tuning. Gearing is fine and solo shuffle is decent, but things stay way too OP for too long. It's still absolutely crazy to me they can't figure out a method to make retail PvP good. Especially when they have things like AWC and stuff, and you have these PvPers coming out saying, why do they do this and why do they do that? Like long-term PvP heroes like Venruki or CD or whomever else. Like, if anything, I feel like Blizzard should be working with the guys who have played their game exclusively for 20 years. Rather than trying to work against them and surprise them with these random changes to maybe shake up a meta or whatever else it is when they don't understand the game themselves. It's always been an interesting thing to me to be out of touch with your community like that for retail PvP. That's why we don't play it. Because the PvE game first. Well, that's why I'm bringing this up specifically, because they obviously changed the CCs. A couple of months ago, to where I think the maximum CC duration now is 6 seconds, or is it 7 seconds? It's super low, man. It's super low, and you can't sap off blind. Kidneys no longer 6 seconds max. It's 5 seconds or something. I don't know exactly. I might be getting some of these numbers wrong, but it was a real gut to CC. And I'm not a good retail PvP because I don't even play the game, nor am I interested in it. But to me, that just seems like it would make the game more about passing, having details open and seeing who can do the most damage. Where the PvP I like to play is much more setup based. Yeah, just my preference. Because sometimes I will open a couple PvP streams for retail, and these guys will be sitting there like raving about the amount of damage they did and pumping and everything else. Short globals, lots of buttons, everything's about damage. Until you get into dampening. Fuck me, I have a half-stone. What am I doing? Actually, save that. Let's try Searing Gorge. Fuck it. You can sap off blind just to make sure they didn't cast for 1 second. You know what I'm trying to say. It's super high. Omizio, it's super high. And the data's from websites like Thoughtbot and Alakazam. So the respawn times are legit. On private servers, Magic Dust farm was absolutely overpowered, but there was more of a gentleman's agreement to not use it, since it's mutually assured farming. Which was the same reason why people didn't use FAPs on private servers. At least early private servers, that is. Perhaps they should not listen to people that have been playing this game forever. They should instead get someone that has never played WoW to play it and ask them what it would take for them to keep playing it. That's the way to increase the player base. I understand what you're trying to say, but I fundamentally disagree with you. People have learned behaviors built up through the nature of their lives. It would be impossible to take a random person who plays video games and then to stick them on World of Warcraft and ask them what they would keep, because you don't know what that person's background is, what they like, how their brain works, what their obligations are, whether they're going to what personality type they are. Are they going to put the time in? Are they driven? Are they lazy? Are they Are they contempt people? You know what I mean? It's you can't do that. Obviously, you can't only listen to the people who've been playing the game forever because, you know, for example, if you just listen to me, I have my own biases. I would completely remove AV, which is why you should not listen to me when it comes to, like, I would never say that though. I would never suggest that. But I wouldn't suggest that now, but a year ago I would have removed AV. Completely removed it. That's the better way of putting it. A year ago I would have removed AV. But you can't remove AV because there's so many casual players who like playing AV. So you have to keep it in, but you have to like tune it a bit, fine tune it. So the casual players can't sit in there and farm honor for free for doing absolutely nothing with their feet up on the desk, etc, etc, etc. And also my biases are with world PvP as well, so I don't like the summoning stones and all that kind of stuff. Thankfully though, I think a lot of people agree with me. I know a lot of people agree with me, so I'm not alone. I don't have a minority position when it comes to shit like summoning stones and world buffs and everything else. Yeah, because we've done the whole game before, all of us people, all the guys here who are degens. We've played the game so much that what makes us happy in the game is completely different to what someone else would enjoy. You could get a newer player on board and they would love the game just as much as we loved it when we first discovered it and everything else, before they even touch things that take a little bit of effort, like, you know, gearing up, raiding, consistently farming consumables, showing up to the raid, putting in the time, not dying, so you actually get given loot and things like that. And that's before we even talk about whether this person would be into PvP and how difficult the game is from that angle. Because here's the thing, you take someone who's new to World of Warcraft and you stick them straight into the PvP, even the low end of PvP still has, there's still a knowledge gate there. Because the majority of people are not new, completely fresh to PvP. They still have a base understanding that, well, rogues can stun and warlocks can fear and pre-7 AoE fear and this class can heal and this class cannot heal. Yada yada yada. Well, you'd also have to gut the locks as well, so you couldn't taxi around the world. Obviously that became a problem. So many people had summoning accounts everywhere at the end of phase 6, man. They said it wouldn't be a season. That's what they said on the podcast. Unless I'm misremembering something, they said it wouldn't be a season. So hopefully we get a nice 2-year cycle. Which is, it's good for everyone. Walking and slow leveling contribute to people's patience in the game. Vanilla is the only version where people are willing to wait for someone for 30 minutes to make their way to the dungeon instead of kicking them in 2 minutes for being an orc. That's a really interesting take, Rexig. I like that. Yeah, I definitely think the game instills a level of patience and... I don't know, just a level of patience in you. It's obviously because you have to spend so much time yourself, you're forced to travel across the world and do things like I'm doing right now. But I like this. I don't think I'd like there to be a button where I just press and I'm straight into some world PvP. It's kind of nice running through the world and having the spontaneity of it just pop up. You can always find an undead rogue. Oh, he's got the macro on gouge. Love it, mate. Uh-oh. Literally impossible to react to laps. Impossible without batching. It's okay though. Oh, is the music too loud? I'm sorry. Is that better? I'll let the guy get away now. It's fine. Your viewing experience was better. You could just blind me now. That was nice of him. know what it is? It's because I'm playing this through YouTube. I usually play through Spotify, so the volume's a little bit done. I think they gutted boosting as well, didn't they, in some? Because they nerfed the way mages can farm, which also kind of killed mage farming, which I didn't agree with too. But yes, Liggles, mate, I did play back in the day. I played a troll male mage, and I played Pom Pyrospec. And one of my favorite videos was this video called I don't know, something about the mage in the blue dress or some shit. And it had like a really iconic song, and there was this human male just like slow falling off of fucking mountains in Arathi Basin, or like the road above like mine in Arathi Basin. Big blue dress. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It was a really good movie. It wasn't Fax Monkey. Maybe it was. I don't know if it was Fax Monkey, but I really liked it. And there was this PvP movie that I was in with a friend of mine, and I still remember it, but sadly it's not up anymore because it was on Google Videos, and the guy didn't like log into his account and save it when they moved to YouTube many years ago, sadly. I just remember watching the video like a year after it happened, and this guy was using every spell like Fire Ward and like the Frost Ward, and he's grenading and sheeping and everything else, and I just run at him. I just blink at this guy and press Pom Pyro, and when it doesn't one-shot him, I'm just kind of like running around and strafing, like, you know, spamming instants, don't know what I'm fucking doing. I was a total noob. Literally, if my Pom Pyro doesn't work, well, go next. That was me. 2005, 2006. And then my parents said, well, you're addicted to this, so you ain't gonna have it anymore. And that was that. Feeling your GCSEs going to play WoW Represent? Funnily enough, the friend group that I used to play with back in 2005, 2006, they were all older than me. They were all like 15, 16, and they were all doing their GCSEs. And they were all playing like mad, so I have no idea if they fucking failed. Actually, Liggles, what server did you play on? Maybe you're one of them. Because I've not spoken to them ever since then. Skull Crusher, never mind. Was anyone on Bronzebeard? Bronzebeard Horde. It was a PV server. Dude, when I found out, when I was max level and I found out what a PvP server was, I was so sad. I was so sad because my level 60 mage was on a PvE server, so I'd run around with PvP on, and I'd go into the fucking cities. I'd go into like Darnassus, because, you know, Storming was too scary. I'd go into Darnassus and I'd put PvP on, and I'd kill the guards and the fucking wisps to try and trigger the fucking Darnassus under attack message, so hopefully people would come and fight me. But yeah, like I said, I'd run around, you know, the fucking zones of PvP on, hoping people would attack me. I was doing my GCSEs, then I remember revising while leeching AV. Love it. We never change. Always have to leech AV. Oh, Drake Dog was fucking insane back then. Wait, okay, Yogi was on Bronzebeard, Troll Priest. What was your name? Do you remember any of the guild names, Yogi, from Bronzebeard? Do you remember a guild called Conviction or Sworn Angels? Sanitarium? Sanitarium was a Horde guild. I think Conviction was the best guild on the server, and there was this Alliance guild. Oh, I fucking forget what names. Yeah, Wisps of Civilians, yeah. I thought I was being, you know, a villain by killing the Wisps. Oh, you played in Conviction? Love it. Ooh, Molten Core GDQP. Okay, 5 PM start. That's in 45 minutes. Fonz, I love you, mate. We'll give that a little look. Back in the day, I always got a pretty high heartbeat when I saw the opposite faction. Oh my god, Tiny X, wait, mate. I've got something to tell you about that. I made an Orc Warlock on a PvP server because I wanted to, you know, obviously when I found out I was on a PvP server, I was pretty sad about it. So when I made my character on a PvP server, I made it on Daggerspine. Made it on Daggerspine because there was this guy called Keetal who made these Shadow Priest movies that I thought were insane. So I made a Warlock. And I made an Orc Male Warlock. And I called it Funky. And the idea was I was going to kill people and then do the Orc Male dance on their corpse, okay? I was 12, sharp. Alright, this is what we did when we were 12 years old, okay? And I remember that the first time I was going to go into a contested territory, and I knew it was contested territory, as you call it. It was Hillsbrad Foothills. And I stood on the fucking border of Hillsbrad Foothills from wherever the fuck it was. And I'd bought like scrolls and like, you know, the fucking low-level potions and shit. And I made like a health stone and everything, and I had my Void Walker out and ready to go. I fully fucking prepped, and I'm standing there on the edge with my heart racing. And then I ran into the zone with all my buffs up and like Soulstone and whatever the fuck else, I don't remember. And my heart's just pumping, like looking around and shit, like who's gonna kill me? Who's gonna jump me? I need to be ready. I need to be ready. Oh, fuck it though. The things we do, mate. The things we do. I don't remember anyone ever attacking me, by the way, that day. I think the zone was just completely dead. And from that point onwards, I just never prepped again. It was like, oh, okay. I just thought the zones were going to be packed with like PvPers who are running around and stuff. And everyone's like super hostile. Oh, Zeji, quick run. Fonz, I love you. I'm getting on the bird. We might get a queue pop before then though, since there's a lot of war songs up. I think the goal might be to hit the MC group. Maybe a couple of guys will run there beforehand, so we'll do a couple of war songs and then we'll see what's up. Hopefully they don't run together since it's a GDQP and it's early in the day. It was always a big deal to raid the other faction city and OG Wrath for the bear mount. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, so I've got another cringy story for that as well, Ranzor. So I played a little bit of Wrath when it was actually Wrath 2008 or whatever. And I made this guild called Hardcore. And my goal was, I don't know how old I was at this point, 15 or something, 14? My goal was to bring back World PvP. No idea how I was going to do this, but obviously advertised it, oh, we're going to do like World PvP raids and we're going to fucking do city stuff and we're going to run around in groups and this, that and the other, yada, yada, yada. And the greatest moment was getting all the boys together to raid all the cities and get the fucking bear mount. I remember doing that. And then I stopped playing. Yeah, I mean, because no one cares about Emerald Classic, right? People only care about, I don't know, finishing the raids or doing the arena. And the thing is, there's no balanced servers. You're either on the Horde or on the Alliance servers, which kind of sucks. Would be really nice if Wrath had some more PvP. I think the way the Wrath spells work, it's really excellent for PvP stuff. It's not too flat like TBC, and it has the same kind of... You don't get the cool items from vanilla, but you get extra buttons to press. I remember playing when the first PvP patch came out, and I was on my Tauren Druid at 20, and I was a noob. I was an Alliance raid on Crossroads. Coolest thing ever, 15-year-old me. Yep. And all I got was resist. So I rerolled Hunter with the genius idea that I'll be able to rack up honor points from afar shooting everyone. That is a good fucking idea, to be fair. And my dad used to play vanilla back in those days. I remember him calling me into his study one night before I had to go to bed. I don't know, like 7, 8 in the evening or whatever the fuck. And there was a fucking raid at Crossroads. And at this point, I didn't have the game. And I saw that and I was like, oh my fucking god, I want to fucking play. And do that as well. And every single time, I'd be watching like chats and stuff because people used to announce in like Orgrimmar if there was a raid on Crossroads. You do that these days, it just gets drowned out by looking for more GDKP. But no one gives a shit. Dude, why does my item rack always bug out? Strange. The very first raids in vanilla were impossible, servers just crashed. So this was like what, 2004, 2005, like early times, or? No, I think every single time there was like a Crossroads thing, I think it was 3 or 4 times my dad used to call me. Come and look, come and look. Is this Daytona guy gonna jump me? Boots. Happy days. And some dispels. I was going to get a nice little heal. We losing mid? Oh yeah, we've definitely lost mid. The sun is in my eyeballs. Oh no, he's netted himself. Sad. EFC is crossing. Can we get on him? I don't think we can get on him, you know. Yeah, we are going into the defensive position. I am sprinting. See if I can do GY jump first time. I wonder what the net backfire rate is actually talking to that. Nope, do it first time. Remember the way they had it on Chronos was it was a 50% chance to work, and then a 25% chance for the first backfire and 25% for the second backfire. And they swore they had actual numbers from some database or some book, like some strategy guide or whatever. My dad used to get mad at me for playing WoW. I was literally like, go and touch grass, you little nerd. Unlucky. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. I guess it kind of sucks if you draw the short straw in that sense. Blizz don't backfired. It would suck. I get a nice little crippling proc. Okay, I've got a backfire. Ooh, this isn't good. I think I want the leaf actually. Actually, no, I've got a paladin here. Hey, heal me. Get me, baby. My man. Thank you. Dwarf male again like the old days. 5737. What do I type for that even? 5737. Oh, I drank the wrong potion. I should have drank a resto pot. Now we are dead. Unless Robin Hood, the man. He slowed? No, he's not in tunnel. It's gonna tie it. No, it returned. Oh, damn. It's actually a misplay on my part. Dwarf 5737. That's a little block, mate. That did not work. The epicness of walking into Ironforge for the first time, and conversely, the absolute fucking despair of being lost in Undercity as a 12-year-old. Anyone else get lost in Undercity? I had to literally call for my dad because I was lost. in Undercity. Couldn't fucking escape. Hellish place. Still haven't found a way out, stuck since 08. Yep. Mate, does this guy fucking mind? I'm trying to play the game, bro. Okay, we have literally no control anywhere. Like, whatsoever. Things are starting to make sense. Someone's left the squad. He did not want to be in Warsong. I was too scared to ask the big monster guards for directions. Or if they, like, judged you or something. Oh, this fucking guy. You asked the wrong question, they just fucking turn hostile and hit you on the head. Send you to the fucking graveyard instantly. Exodar gets me to this day, but my dad got help. Just call your dad, he's in his like 60s now. Oh, what's up, Kiref? You haven't called in so long. How you doing? How's the new job? How's the wife? Dad, I'm stuck in Exodar. What? Exodar? Son, are you doing acid again? I thought we had this conversation. It's like Maraudon, if you get lost in there, might as well make a new character. I must have done that. Someone's done that. 100% someone has fucking done that shit. Been lost in Ironforge as a kid. Not Ironforge, sorry. Lost in Undercity. And then made a new fucking character because of it. Genuinely. Wait, does this guy fucking mind? Ow. Don't verify me. Thank you, sir. Some heals too. Oh, we got mid back. Probably because the Horde all left it. Let me tell these guys, go offense. He's on roof. I'll tell my hunter to stay with me. You stay with me, sir. Guys, we need to get their flag back. Their flag isn't in the middle of the map. I'd like it if it was in the middle of the map, but it isn't in the middle of the map. I've learned Maraudon and Nomugan now. Only took 15 years. It's interesting how some of these things, when you're a kid, they're like... they're so huge in your head. And when you're an adult and you can figure out how to navigate around it all, you wonder what all the fucking fuss was about. Once I zoomed in all the way and couldn't get out and my cousin helped me after like 10 hours played, that's a good one. I have a similar one. Okay, so only the Xbox boys would know this one. So back in the day on Xbox, on Halo 1, the original Halo 1, Combat fucking Evolved is what it used to be called. I used to play with a lot of like, you know, friends and cousins and shit like that. So we used to do split screen all the time. And every time you plugged in a new controller, you could select an account, either default or inverted. And default is just, you know, default fucking controller settings and stuff. And inverted is when the right stick, the look stick, is pull down to look up and pull up to look down. And one day, I accidentally must have pressed on the inverted one. And I had no fucking idea that I was on inverted. So I just learned to play inverted. And I never moved from it ever since. So I play inverted now. On the look stick. I didn't know until like 3 years later that it was a setting. I just thought my game had like bugged out or something and this was how it was going to be. Just on the whole, I was stuck on zooming in for 10 hours. Oh, pretty fucking good, man. Run, sir, run. Yes. On the move, mate. I wish I had meld now. This is why. What the fuck is that charge path, mate? Goodbye. Uh-oh. Give me some nice heals, mate. Blind this guy. You need to run back, not into them. Okay, whatever. He's helped. Like that. Gouge this guy. This guy actually knows how to will. Which is nice. He resists that thing though. Yeah, I think we're gone, mate. No, he netted him. Actually playing alright. Maybe the team can connect with him. He's got a hunter there. Got a nice little frost drop down. Your brain is so plastic as a kid, it's easy to learn shit. It is. It is fucking easy. People that play inverted are the aliens that the US officials are talking about. See, the thing is, there's actually a justification for inverted, okay? So listen, alright? So get your hands out if you have hands, okay? Okay, need 2 hands. Actually, you just need 1 hand for this, so... If you've only got 1 hand, you can still do this. Take your right hand and put the back of your palm on the back of your head and push forward. Back of your palm on the back of your head and push forward. Where do you look? Down. Then pull with your palm upwards. Sorry. What was it? What was the other one again? Anyway, whatever. You understand what I'm trying to say. There's some logic for inverted. With pushing and pulling. I mean, fighter pilots obviously fly inverted, so... Or any pilot, for that matter. I love how as a kid you're just like, there's just going to be no fix for this. Exactly. We're on inverted. Well, guess this is me now. Stuck in Undercity? Well, guess we're making a new character. You can't get away from it, mate. Weren't games like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark default inverted, shaped generation? Oh, GoldenEye was fucking awkward to play, man. Looking around with the, what were they, the C buttons? The yellow buttons? Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was so bad. Only option in Quake 1. Inverted on the mouse! Dude, I hate being dotted by priests. Especially this guy. He's annoying. I wonder if the Shaman will read my position. We actually did. But he will not expect this. Uh-oh. MC Cat, please. Okay. Dovler. Give me the leaf. Need some assistance. This is not the assistance I wanted, but it's the assistance I'm getting, and it's over. Go next. You can't play inverted mouse. That just doesn't make any sense because you're not really pushing and I mean you are pushing and pulling, but it's not. You don't have a Z-axis to work off of. Does my dad still play? He doesn't, Legos. No, he doesn't. I'll tell you why my dad quit. My dad quit vanilla in 2005 because he said it was too much of a chore to turn up to raid every week and not get loot. It just took too long to get loot. So he was like, fuck this. And then he started playing Guild Wars. Which I think he still plays, actually. I think he still plays Guild Wars too. And he got the fucking God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals on Guild Wars 1. But he never wore it. He never wore the title. Never wore the title. And I remember asking him when I was a kid, like, why don't you wear the title? And he was like, because this is for me. I did this achievement for me. I don't care if other people see this. I thought that was always interesting. It's like getting a title in WoW and then not showing it. Life lessons. Get him into a GDKP. Wait, when did GDKPs come about? Was it Classic? 2019? 2020? Do they even do GDKPs on retail? I think Fesher, who was on Fnatic CS, plays inverted. What? Because his dad played a lot of flights and when he grew up, so that's how he learned to play. Damn, invert on the mouse as well. But imagine like pulling. You wouldn't pull down to spray. You'd push up to spray on CS. Ooh, that's no. Drawing the so the AK pattern would be like down, left, right, left a little bit. So it'd be up, right, up like this to the right, then to the left. Oh, that's fucking weird, mate. It's disgusting. I don't know what the 1.6 AK spray was. I know the CSGO spray. My guild sold MC and BWO loot in 2004. Really? Fuck. This is Firemore. I just be a mate. Why did you put scroll wheel on inverted? What's the logic behind that? That sounds like a very specific setting to do as well. You'd have to go through some options to get to that point. CS 1.6, you draw a T down and up and across. Wait, down and up and across. So you pull down and then you go up and then do this. So you have to go back up again. So down, up, left, right. Ooh. I can't envision like pulling up on a spray. I think it's because all the CS sprays, literally all the fucking CSGO sprays are all pulled down. And then they just continue to go down. Unless I've missed something. Like the Galil or something. I can't spray the Galil, but who the fuck can spray the Galil? Every single time I have enough money for a Galil, that's if I'm buying a fucking UMP instead, mate. And running into A main like a retard. No one's stopping me. Oh boys, we need some new music. This playlist is getting old. Exhibit.
Welcome. All foreign passports to the left. All resident passports to the right. You dig? Come on.
My first Bluetooth mouse on my laptop had an inverted scroll wheel, so I always change it. See, that's the same reason we all get into inverted. That's the same as, you know, plugging the controller in, it's on inverted, you're like, what is this? And then for the rest of your life, you're just playing on inverted. When do you think they're going to release it? End of the year, would be my guess. That's what I'm soft planning for. I mean, they'll announce it before then, so you can always change plans. I don't really look at sprays, just learn by playing a lot. This is why we are Silver Elite Master. So my best advice I've ever given people if they like want to get good at Counter-Strike is literally go and spray a fucking wall on your own server. Because what else are you gonna do? Yeah, someone brought it up, Banzai. Fascia or something? Literally that exact same thing. Yeah. Crazy stuff, man. Ooh, warlocks. Coils. Oh, I don't know, mate. Pushing up to spray. Weird. What is Twisting Nether? Twisting Nether is a Dark Moon card that resurrects you, or has a chance to resurrect you. I think it's 10% chance. Yeah, 10% chance of being able to resurrect with 20% health, 20% mana. Dude, this priest is absolutely in love with me. I've got no resto box. I'm gonna die to these dots. We get some nice heals. Oh, lovely. I kind of want to... I don't want to grief the game, but I almost want to extend the game, because this is one of those situations where you've got 3 locks in enemy team, and I want a chance at like double Vanish Coil into Reflect third coil. I've never got that clip. The closest I've gotten is Vanish 1 coil and Reflect the other 2. Like they both cast a coil at the same time as a coil. So see, he wasted that, because I can't get the clip now. Have you been in Next on Era? Fuck no, mate. Fuck no. That's not big rigs. That's not big rigs. What? It's DBM. Play Battle Bit at $15. Great shooter. Is that the one with the It looks like an 8-bit game, like Minecraft. I'm not using scroll for flag clicks now. I will be doing that on the fresh server though. He's gonna fear, isn't he? No, he didn't fear. And it's ta-da! Okay, mate, on the defense, owning. I get some nice RNG now. A shield belt. Dude, there's another fucking... Okay, it's every caster in the game on the defense. We go next. You like it, Myth? What a strange game. All their casters are on defense, and all my fucking frontline is on defense. We've got the Browns in our base. Actually, to be fair, they're all casters anyway. So, shut up, Alex. Oh, it started. It started. Viscera just dropped the... CS is just a campy Twitch shooter, in my opinion. Oh, CS is fucking great, mate. If you want to flame an FPS, okay? The one you're allowed to flame is Call of Duty. I don't like COD. CS is off limits. COD is the real campy twitchy shooter. Oh, got my new shotgun skin. Just gonna sit in the bush. Wait for someone to run past. Oh, a victim. Guess he's dead. One shot. Oh, I'm so skilled. Anyone for some search and destroy? I don't know why all the COD players are camp, but get it? Because they're camping, they camp, yada yada, etc, etc. Hey, Myanmar. Ever tried Rust? I did try Rust. I sucked major penis at Rust. It was bad. No, that was going to be sick. No, he resisted. Doesn't know how to play the game. This turned out to be a good clip so far. Hide in bush. Oh my god, he stood still. What? Shut the front door. It's ta-da. You picked Rogue. I guess he's going ramp. Kenny's on him, mate. Nice. Got some TBC RNG. Listen. I know there's going to be some big COD fans in the chat talking about the pro mod, okay? I'm going to double down here and stick with my guns. If you play pro mod, just play Counter-Strike. Or Quake. Or Apex Legends. Apex is probably more similar to pro mod, I guess. I've got to stick to my guns here. It would look bad if I said something with conviction and then said, actually, I was wrong. Okay? You gotta think about these things. Also, why have they not killed the flag carrier yet? They had an improved hamstring on him. I don't think these boys understand. I'm about to die. COD Pro mod, but everyone's a Warzone, baby. Okay, we can go there. We can go there. Sure. We like COD Pro mod. We'll meet you halfway. We don't like Warzone and all this other weird nonsense. Dude, this priest is actually not bad at all. He's playing to kill the flag carrier, which is exactly what you should be doing. However, this is bad. Just trying to get blackouts on me. Can I get some heals? He's okay. You breathe on someone in Tarkov and they're dead too. The difference is, mate, they lose all their shit. There's no suspense in COD, mate. You die in one hit, it's like, oh, rezzing again. You die in Tarkov, mate, you've lost 30 minutes of work. If you're new. I think they should allow replays of Tarkov raids after the raid is closed. That might, yeah, but I mean, they're not going to do that. I think they make, this is the sort of conspiracy tinfoil thing. I think they make a lot of money from those cheaters. Like that video that came out that was super popular about Tarkov with the amount of cheaters in the game. Basically, if you don't know what happened in this game Tarkov, which is this looter shooter where you can lose your items if you die, there was this guy who enabled wall hacks, and every time he saw someone else in the server, he would wiggle, like, you know, lean left, lean right, and they would wiggle back through the wall. And he did like 100 games, and he said in like 60% of them, there was people wiggling back. So half of the people in Tarkov, based on this guy's research, is cheating. Half, mate. That's crazy. So they're making so much money from the subscriptions from cheaters. My boy River, thank you for the host, man. Or the raid, sorry. Appreciate that, bro. We had a fantastic stream. My boy. My guy. Thanks, man. So with that logic, why aren't you playing Rust considering it's 10 times? The thing is with Rust, okay, it's the sounds of the guns, man. I can't get on board with the sounds of the guns. It sounds like you're shooting wet cardboard. I've never liked it. Any coils for the boy? Please, sir. I think he has coil, to be honest. Doesn't have improved coax either. These locks use their coils. I guess I used them earlier. I didn't see them on my Omnibar. If you ain't cheating, you aren't trying hard enough. That would be the logic in Tarkov. I actually waited for me to jump, which is pretty smart. Help! Team, help! Mayday. That's not a good idea. Can we kill him? We have no DPS apparently. Click the flag, boys. Oh my god. Okay. Shame, embarrassment. They should have trust factor in Tarkov like CS. Yeah, but this is the thing. If half of the people buying Tarkov are people RMCing, like literally half the people in the game are cheating, I think that's more than Counter-Strike, for example. And Tarkov's an expensive game. And there's a good chance most of these accounts that are cheating at EOD as well. EOD is this version of the game that you can buy that's like 100 euros, and it gives you a massive stash, so these cheats can just sack up their stash. Besides, it's fine, because you can just play Apex. Although, I haven't played a game which gives the same amount of suspense as Tarkov. Aside from maybe, if any of you guys have played like racing sims, like iRacing or Assetto Corsa, or specifically iRacing. I'm so lazy, man. I should just stealth into the base and use my brain. On the racing sims, like before the race starts, your heart is pounding. Your heart is fucking pounding. I love that suspense. It's similar to Tarkov. Download Apex, we find a third and we send. I might take you up on that offer actually. I haven't played since the last time I told you about, yesterday. Which was like 4 months ago. I'm kind of missing some FPS, man. I need a good FPS in my life. I've been doing way too much Wrath. Yeah, my frames are standard, but you can find darker frames if you just Google WoW Dark UI. It's like the first option that will come up on wowinterface.com. Does not matter if the new accounts only plays versus new accounts. Sure, but then everyone's cheating, I guess. And then the cheaters are going to obviously then tell their cheat providers that they have to make more advanced cheats, and then that just, you know, makes the industry even more lucrative for the coders to continue to make the cheats and everything else. Which sucks, so... Well, what can you do? But it makes a lot of sense if half the people in Tarkov are actually cheating. Because I remember when I played, there was... Almost every single raid, there was something weird going on. Just getting pre-fired non-stop. Hey Kimau, man, what's good? Long time, bro. How you been? Boys, they have the fucking firing fucking squad, man. Look at this. Wait, where was the rogue? Yeah, I'm gonna put on my goggles. Okay, let's wait. We're gonna get a clip out of this. Let's wait, okay? We're getting a clip from this, boys, okay? It's gonna be insane. What the fuck was he doing that for? That's cheating, man. This guy's walling. Look, he's looking at me. No! No, why? Please don't fear me. Nice, I dodged it. Dude, where is this fucking rogue? Fuckers. No, the fucking pets found me. No, I've been coiled. The clip. Gotta wait 2 minutes now for his coils come off CD. The fucking pet's on aggressive. Why don't you like COD? It feels way too easy. For someone who can aim and understands like the fundamentals of FPS, I think COD is really easy. Like if you're good at Apex, you'll destroy everyone on COD. If you're good at CS, you'll destroy everyone on COD. If you're good at Halo, you'll destroy everyone on COD. Do the car analogy. The car analogy. Okay, okay. COD is an automatic. Everything else is a manual. It's just straightforward. Just stick it in drive, man, and go. Like it's literally an electric, even. It's nothing negative. It's just my preference. All good, just got in from the bar watching some football. Hell yeah, baby. Who's playing? Wait, what time is it there? 11? Stream sniping? No, no, no. I think he's just got pet on aggressive. I mean, maybe, but I really want this clip, man, so badly. I'm gonna wait 42 seconds for this fucking coil to come back. It's 2 locks, so we can definitely get like a nice double vanish coil. Ah, I can reflect one and vanish the other, maybe. 21:56. Oh, not too late then. Not too bad. I couldn't get on board with Rainbow Six. Everywhere I'd go in Rainbow... That game's too hard for me. Everywhere I'd go in Rainbow Six, that someone would shoot me through a fucking small crack in the wall. I'd just die from somewhere, and on the fucking kill cam, it's like he's literally made it... He's like stuck like a fucking needle into the wall, and then he's threaded a bullet through it. Somehow. That game was too hard for me, man. Okay, let me get the goggles on and have a look for this rogue. Oh, we found him. First time. Lovely. Right. Let's get ballsy now. 1 coil. 2 coils. Okay. I was hoping I was going to vanish the second one. I think he was waiting for it and he mistimed it. Where's the other guy? He's on Cupid. Where's Cupid? In mid. Fuck, he's going to die before I even get there, man. This is not what we wanted, by the way. I wanted to reflect one and vanish one, but whatever. It was fun. Boys, we need to go back to the base. Guys, come back to base. Find Tazgo. I mean, you can meme all games like this kind of thing. Like the Quake pros all think Counter-Strike is a meme. Because they'll say it's, you know, it's just about pre-aiming and holding angles and stuff, and Quake is a real aimers game and everything else, yada yada yada. It's just about what you like, really, innit? You could wallbang everything, right, in 1.6. What's up, Zule? It's a long time, man. You playing the nice fresh with us? The unconfirmed but sort of confirmed fresh. Is there any FPS that has been bigger than Counter-Strike to this day, worldwide? Ooh. You'd have to say Fortnite, right? I don't have the numbers. I mean, the amount of people who have played Counter-Strike is probably still more than the amount of people who have played Fortnite. Oh, actually, I don't fucking know, man. Do any of you guys have siblings who are super young? Who played Fortnite in its heyday when it was super popular? Friends of mine who have children, their kids all played Fortnite, and their friends,
Why are you still here, you idiot?
their kids' friends also played Fortnite as well a couple years ago. Everyone's into it, getting their parents to buy them skins and all this other stuff. No? Okay. We're getting a fat coil to the face. Next global, I'm gonna need a dispel instantly. Sir? Sir, please. I should just rely on myself, I think. I'm 13, still kinda enjoyed Fortnite when it came out. Oh yeah, we're not saying Fortnite's a bad game, we're just discussing if there was a game that was bigger than Counter-Strike. Ah, Fortnite's third person, not first person. Okay, that's a fair point. That is a very fair point. Then probably no. Unless... Actually, maybe Call of Duty? Call of Duty in the last 10 years? Because they put out so much fucking content, right, since there's 2 companies working on the same game. Near enough. Right, that is how it works. So So you get what, 2 CODs a year, 3 CODs a year? Something like that. I'm getting super lazy with stealthing across the map, man. Just wanna get to the flag. I should probably accept this death. Oh, I see. Crossfire, Chinese CS clone. I've heard of that. Okay, worldwide though, but we don't have the numbers. We don't have the numbers for the Chinese games. And it would honestly make a lot of sense if the Chinese also faked the numbers for that game. Because, you know, it's culturally appropriate to do that. So you wouldn't be able to trust those numbers anyway. I can kill the flag carrier. I still think CS is a larger player base in COD. It's entirely possible, yeah. But what's it going to be like in 15 years? I guess by that time you'll have loads of new games out anyway. Come, friends, come. Arrive. You set the shame, please, sir. Sir, please. Any CCs? Photo? Sir? No? CCs. That's what I thought he was going to sap off the blind. I was waiting. No? Okay. Alright, sure. Human male. It is what it is. Sometimes you can't rely on the two. I'm gonna go pick the flag. Or attempt to. I need to see some tournaments of the old Unreal games, man. I used to love fucking Unreal, bro. COD has sold 400 million copies, CS has sold 73 million. COD would have to be bigger, right? Surely. Because it's way more accessible. Hey Tito, bro. What's good, man? All is well. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. You too. Do I prefer Warsong on Hero or PTR? I just like to play a bit of Warsong, man. It doesn't really bother me where I do it. The real Warsong will come when the fresh server's out. The real everything will come when the fresh server's out. This server's a bit weird. CS is free now. But I think you have to pay 10 quid if you want to get the, what's it called, like the Prime matchmaking thing or whatever. They changed that like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. The 400 million is obviously all the CODs, but that's how people play COD. They're like fresh servers, I guess. The COD Fresh is the next game in this genre because they're essentially all the same, just with reskins. Yeah, CS wasn't free from the beginning, so maybe if CS was free from the beginning, they'd have had more players. I mean, this is also another really important point. Counter-Strike doesn't work on console. It's obviously been released on console, but it never fucking worked on console. Like, it was on the Xbox 3... It was on the Xbox, the original Xbox on the 360. Like, CSGO was on the 360. Like, the buy menu on CSGO is a radial because it was designed to work with consoles. But the game doesn't fucking work on consoles. And also, back in the day, if you wanted to get, like, a decent... We all know this, right? If you want to get a decent PC, back in the day, you had to spend, like, a good amount of fucking money. You had to spend a good amount of fucking money. You had to understand how the PC works, how to troubleshoot it a little bit, everything else, yada yada yada. Whereas if you wanted to play Call of Duty, you drop 300 quid on a fucking Xbox, plug it into the wall with an Ethernet cable in it, and Xbox Live or a PlayStation with PSN, which is free, and you're gone. And it's easy to get into because, you know, you got aim magnetism on the sticks and everything else, blah blah blah. So can you compare COD and CS? I mean, if we're just talking about what game is bigger, it has to be COD then. And it's new FIFA Fresh. Or apparently FIFA used to be really good, and then they just stuck so many microtransactions in it and killed the entire game. You can just buy players that are just better. But haven't they lost the rights now? The people who EA lost the rights to FIFA, so now they're making a new game called like EA Football or something. I don't know. Was it EA who owned the rights? EA Sports. It was, right? It was EA Sports. EAFC, yeah. Ooh. Is EAFC out now? WoW EA Fresh Classic. No one's playing that. It's bad enough with Activision, mate. Don't want to get Electronic Arts involved. EA, wow. Time to quit the game. You're right, Boogie, mate. That's so Turkey. Wonder if they'll have... yeah. Imagine re-releasing your game every 20 years and also pushing microtransactions. It's ridiculous. Yeah, wow, you see, challenge everything, green mobs. London Blue is Chelsea. Is that a team name? Fuck. Do I play any FPS games? I play a lot of FPS games, yeah. Is PES still a thing? Pro Evo. So when Championship Manager died and Football Manager took over everything, Championship Manager was 100x better. That's always the case, isn't it? When you get the developers that aren't in it just to make money. And exceed shareholder expectations, all this piss. They just want to make a good game for the players. The game is always fucking insane. But then sadly, always along the line, they get bought out or they run out of money or whatever it is. Like even GGG, who run PoE, who used to be a small indie company, literally, are now owned by Tencent. So... which isn't the best thing. But they got the best game? I mean... has there been anything in PoE, right? Be honest now. Has there been anything in PoE for the past 3 years that has been like absolute shit that you can only put down to the fact that Tencent's involved? Like obviously you can say that about World of Warcraft, right? So I'm trying to draw a parallel. Or has the game been fine even with Tencent's involvement? So he's gonna jump down and fucking charge me, so... how the fuck did he land that? Fucking ridiculous. This guy never coils me, by the way. He never coils me. Maybe he calls me now because I've used the vanish. Maybe he doesn't call me now. Maybe this guy calls me. I'm literally in here for a fucking clip, man, and I can't get a clip. All I want is a clip. I don't even care about the win. Okay, we've got two different opinions. Many things have been shit in the past 3 years, and then game has been fine. China has their own client for PoE. Do they actually have their own client for PoE? I guess the Chinese client doesn't have any skeletons in it. They're all patched up. Since 3 years, it's literally shit. Mike, defend your game here, mate. Auto loot, isn't that? Auto loot's alright, no? Well, it automatically goes into your bags and stuff. No, it's because of Tencent, more of a clash between dev vision and player expectations. I'm surprised Tencent haven't made them, you know, litter the game with all these microtransactions and make your character stronger. But if they've been involved for multiple years now and that's not been the case, then maybe they don't have a stranglehold on it, which is good. Paid hardcore res. Paid hardcore res for PoE. Wow. I guess it's just part and parcel of playing games in China. He's trying to not get clipped. It's probably you, Pharaoh, mate, on a fucking alt or something. He's got a fucking Inferno out, man. Okay, mate. Okay, sir. See, I actually have to go here and fucking stun this guy. Dodge. Trinkets into a blind, which gets broken instantly by my teammate. Doesn't get broken instantly by my teammate. Shocker. Is Rogue a good flag carrier? Well, keep staying on the stream and you can find out. If I'm dead in the next 2 minutes, then Rogue sucks. If I'm not, make a Rogue. I have no CDs. There's a good chance I'm dead. Just so you're aware. Ooh. Ooh, they're repicking though. Yep. Boys. F. You couldn't clear me only that rogue yesterday with Zanzican. I could do it on an incognito account. You'd 100% coil my incognito rogue. Who's to say I don't have one now? China is wild. Devs seem to be adamant about not having that come over here though, so it's all good. I think a lot of their efforts have gone into PoE 2 though, so that probably explains some of the lackluster stuff in the last year or two. That's fair. But PoE 2 is going to be an extension of PoE 1, right? They're not like building an entirely new game. Imagine Kamau, man. Imagine we had fucking Cloak, bro. Life would be so straightforward. Okay, let's start trying to actually win the game. Focus a little bit. Should kill this guy really, not CC him. Actually, we should have CC'd him. That was a good play. Where is the flag carrier? No one said anything. Oh, ramp. Someone has said something. So he's out already. We defend him? Depends if these guys turn, actually. I might just connect. Where's the druid? I know exactly what I'm going to do here. I'll turn my nameplates off and fucking steal the flag. Wait, did he... No, he helmed him. Okay. 2 rogues. Sure. Let's go. Open. Kill. Lovely. Where's my guy? He's spell locked. He's got freedom. He's been purged. Uh-oh. It's the priest on him. The priest must be on him. I think Cloak would be so broken in Vanilla, man. It would be so good in pre-mode vs pre-mode. Do you play any Wrath Classic? I do, Hybrid, yeah, I do. I play a lot of Wrath Classic, actually. A lot more than Vanilla. Thing is with Wrath Classic right now, you can't just get on and have chill games. I played yesterday for a fucking hour. I faced Avijura 3 times in that hour. Lost every game. I even could have won a game and I threw. You can't get a chill game. You always have to play against the best fucking players. This game, I can just come in. My team don't have any keybinds. The enemy team doesn't have any keybinds. I can chill. I can shoot the shit. I can talk to the stream. We had the final game I played against him. We had the rogue trinket and we had the priest trinket. And I gouged the rogue and I ran after Adri with cloak up so he couldn't death my blind. And I miscalculated, so just as I blinded him, Avi was like free for a half a second to press vanish. So he just completely avoided the fucking go. The kill go. What I should have done was blind Avi and then run towards the priest, slow him, fake the death, gouge him, my priest runs in, fears him, and we kill the rogue with the setup from blind. But I threw. But that's why it's so fucking fun, man, Wrath. Because you play against people who are so sick at the game. When I play vanilla, you know, everyone's kind of just chilling. No one really cares too much. Like, you're not going to get people in here analysing their VODs after the game. In this game specifically. Dude, my item rack is super bugged. Turbo bugged. He's got skull up, insane. Dude, I respect this priest a lot, man. He plays the game. He's always trying to get on me. This guy tees, I'm dead. He actually teed. I've got sheeped right before he could kill me. He's fapped. Okay, nice swiftness pot then to get away from that. You didn't even VIP soulbound after you killed. Okay. There's too many, man! You're only allowed 100? Who are we getting rid of? Come on, orange marmalade is still a VIP in my chat. I haven't spoken to the fat cow. I was going to say the cow. I haven't spoken to the fat cow in a couple of years. Sorry, Krill. Now Pharaoh is a VIP. I do have too many VIPs, yeah. Let's see if he falls for this. Let's see if he falls for this. Oh, there's a lock up there as well, mate. Wait, it's Soulbound XTV. Okay, hang on. Let me just deal with the lock first, okay? This guy's fucking flasks, bro. We should just kill him, actually. What I'm doing is sitting there staring at the guy. Ascendance? What is Ascendance? I've never seen that tilted before. Unless I'm retarded. Hold on. Pharaoh, you need to take TV out your name, mate. LGG, insane. And crazy. Also landing a stun on an orc. A second stun on an orc. You can't? You definitely can. You can do it once a month. Bro, do you want to play Rogue or also a Mage on Dead on Horde? If you're talking about Perplex with the Q, that's not me. That's a Riz, bro. Bins the server is fine, mate. Do you like Wrath more than Vanilla? I like the competition of Wrath. Like if I want to play against like the very best players on World of Warcraft, I can jump on Wrath and I'll get the very best players. And I enjoy that a lot. I still need a lot of practice on it as well, which is it's always exciting to have something to improve on. Holy fuck. Yeah, this is bad. That pre-nade was actually insane. Backfire's not good. Love the freedom though. Maybe the lay was a bit overkill on spell. Let him as well. Priest is still waiting up here. I think the priest is in the stream. Certain things are starting to make sense now. The boy's coming up? No, we should kill the priest then. He has mana potted. My palette is Zoom, but it's fine, because he's a paladin. Just like Wrath, doesn't matter if they have 1 mana or 1,000 mana, or 10 million mana. They never go fucking move. It's fine guys, I just press play every 60 seconds. I think I can actually take these weak cores off now. I think I know my keybinds. Wait, does he fucking mind? I'm trying to do my weak cores. Can't do them in combat. And we're leaving. This is 100% a leave. Okay, let's do this now. Load. Never. Never. Okay, we're good. If I was Finna right now, I'd do some sick tunnel jumps and juke the entire team. But I'm not. I'm gonna show myself going up tunnel. And then turn around when the mind vision's gone. Sap this warlock. Okay, never mind, I'm not sapping track shit. Where's my paladin? I need to practice the jumps, man, for the fresh. Sap him. Actually, yeah, we can kill him, sure. It's a good plan. What is my offense doing? Is this LG? What is the time? Ooh, depends how long this game goes on for. We'll see. We don't know what faction we're going to play me anymore, man. Please, kill him, please. You're joking. He rezzed and repicked off. Okay. Boys. Boys. The paladin who's with them on offense is not happy. So I guess they had an opportunity there to get the flag. Literally, they killed the druid. The druid rezzed and picked off of his own fucking death. So there was a problem with the clicking. They didn't type anything though, I just thought this is the time to go. If they're all there, they're going to get a repick. I figured, fuck it, I'll have to just... Sure, sounds good. Where's my dispellers, man? Need some fatty dispels. Listen, Nelson, mate. Nelson, you don't want to do this. Block. Oh. Okay. Blind. Here comes Tadar. This guy's actually the MVP of the game. Has to be said. Thank you. Look out, Brock. He trinkets it. I stealth, so we can't redot me. Redots me anyway. Gets silenced. I think if I keep going this way, I'll die. Vanish in 6 seconds though. I'll try something. Maybe I can take this before I die? Nope. Phase 6 damage is so crazy. They're probably getting rid of those on Museum since Storm showed them. Rumblings in the dark, mate. Problem with the clicking is an understatement. I mean, you play on the NA servers. Oh, we're getting flamed by the team. He said, nice heal kite. Love the plan. Run away and die. Unlucky. Sometimes the plan doesn't work. But it's fine. Fucking orcs. How can you bring yourself to play Rogue's Alliance? Dude, how can you not play with Escape Artist? Imagine being snared as a melee. Don't know me anymore, mate. I don't know, bro. We won't know what faction we're going until the server gets closer to release. Because we want to convene with other guilds to make sure we get a balanced server, which we attempted for Somme, but it didn't really work out, so we want to do a better job this time around. And hopefully get a nice... you'll never get a 50-50 server, but you want active good guilds on both factions. Usually what happens is you'll get people who will always roll the faction which has the best guilds because they don't want to face them in PvP. And then you'll get people who want to try their luck against the best guilds. For the fun of it and the challenge and everything else. So we need to get a nice mix of that, really. Actually, I have to waste my sprint, which is... No, it's not a waste. He lipped against the mage. Maybe the mage can slow him. Click. He vanished and... Okay. Would you want them to nerf Orc Racial in some too? No. I don't think you need to nerf anything, man. I don't... The best thing to do with this game is to not touch the spells whatsoever, in my opinion. Because we all have our own biases based on, learned behaviors, the way we play the game, the things we've learned about the game and everything else. Like if I had my way with the game, I would 100% make a game that certain people would fucking detest. And I would miss some people out. Because I'd be trying to be, I'd 100% believe that I'm being benevolent. But if you want to be honest with yourself, you can't actually be benevolent. You can't actually appease everyone. No WoW player can do that, which is why devs generally get it wrong as well. Because no one has the time or the know-how to be the absolute best at every single class, in every single format of the game, like PvE, PvP, duels, everything else, whatever happens while PvP, gold farming. No one has the know-how or the experience to do that. And then also be benevolent enough that they can understand the game from the best player's perspective and also the worst player's perspective. That doesn't exist. So that's why we generally have the ideology that it's good just to not touch anything, because if you start touching things, it's a slippery slope where everyone gets unhappy. Some things are unbalanced. Fuck balance. People love to know what they're going to get. It's just how it is. I'm going to pretend that I'm not targeting him by de-targeting him. And then sapping him. So basically what you're saying is you're dead. Yep. Realistically speaking, the best thing to do there, I think, was give the flag to someone else. Go on offense. What's good, man? Listen, we're not hating on PS here. I'm just giving an example of someone who has what 500,000 fucking arena games or something ridiculous like that. He's been rank 1 in all the modern expansions. So you'd have every reason to believe that he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know what he's doing on this game. On Classic. Hello. Actually, it's better. Or take me for example, right? Like I played vanilla for most of the time I played World of Warcraft. But when I watch my clips now, how I used to play the game, I think I made so many fucking mistakes. So many fucking mistakes. But I only believe that because I played Wrath for about 9-10 months. I think playing Wrath against the best players is maybe a better WoW player in general. So if I'd have designed the game or tweaked certain things back then, it would have been really bad. It would have been bad for everyone. Because there were still so many things I could have learned. I was considering going Graveyard Jump, but since he's slowed, I was open in here. It's kind of lagging like fucking nuts. Just need to repick. Wreckfall, time best WoW player. Rest in peace. I have a little Wreckfall, what's it called? A little painting on my wall of Wreckfall. One of those things where the money goes to his family, sort of things. I need blinding powder. I also bought a hoodie as well, which has a picture of his rogue with the glaives. It's actually really comfortable, by the way. I'll add that on top. They don't sell them anymore, I think, Trexy. Or maybe they do, I don't know. You can search Wreckfall shop, maybe. I'm not even going to say that out loud this week, because that'll get clipped. Have you watched any of your older Glad or Rank 1 clips back? Because I watched his first Rank 1 clip back and he was amazed at how bad his plays were. Good though, because he's improved. Yep. At the end of season 5, we were kind of trying for Rank 1 in season 5, like we would have liked to get it. So we gave it our best shot and we didn't make it. We only made Glad in season 5 with Discrow. And I remember thinking at the time, man, if I just understood how to play against DK Preg, we would have had rank 1. Maybe. Maybe. And maybe a little bit more practice against like the very best war powers and stuff like that. That's what I thought. But at the end of season 6, I watched my season 5 clips back. My end of season 5 clips back, and holy fuck. There is no way in hell I would have gotten rank 1. No fucking chance. It was bad. It wasn't bad, let's be honest. It wasn't bad, but it was like, there were so many improvements I could have made. But that's generally how it goes. Improving in this game is like going to the gym. You don't really notice too much change until you look at a picture of yourself 6 months prior to where you were. Let's get some laps in just for the fuck of it. Yeah, we got rank 1 in TBC as well. And I watched my rank 1 clips from TBC back. Oh my god, they're bad. Oh, they're actually bad. Like, we pretty much just ran at people and tried to kill them as rogue mage. There was like no finesse behind it, there was no execution. Probably had something to do with the fact that also we're playing off voice and stuff like that, so everything felt very rushed and not considered. It was really, really bad. But whatever. As they say, the master has failed more times than the student has even tried. That's how I look at it. Like yesterday when I did a couple games against Abajura, and we had a game where they both had used Trinket, and we had our Trinkets up. We had a free win, and I fucked it up. I just thought to myself, well, it's not a problem because Abajura's probably tried. Abajura's probably failed more times than I've even fucking tried, so there's no shame in losing to the very best. Which is exactly what I tell people when they lose to me in like vanilla. It's like, don't worry, man. I've made more mistakes in hours than you've even got on this game. That's kind of the point of learning it. TBC was wicked, yeah. That's RM. That's RM no perp. That's enough for rank 1. Probably, yeah. Probably. I mean, bro, try. But if I show you some of these clips back from TBC from season 1, you'll probably look and think, "Fucking hell, this comp is disgusting." I mean, you know it's disgusting, but we literally just ran at people. I hated resetting. I just wanted to get the game over and done with. I didn't want to have to deal with, like, you know, kidney resists and, you know, blanket resists, everything else. If you're using a song, we go again and again. I think for you, tracks is a little bit different. I think even if you try 10,000 times, you'll still be the same. You're like an anomaly, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You provide something else to the community. Your thing isn't being good at the game. It's okay. This is why I need a cam so you can see me smiling. There's a massive smile plastered across my face. Shagged X. I love this name. iRacing stream when? I have to set it all up, man. So it's a comp with a lot of finesse but doesn't need it. Yeah, that's how it feels. Like whenever I watch like good players play RM, it would be so smooth. And then I play RM and it's just like, well, I guess we're rushing the healer this game. Uh-oh. 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 That's a long walk, mate. Traxy, I didn't know you had a rogue on the era called Shagged X. No, Traxy isn't Trax. That's the problem with iRacing. It is, if you want to get into it, you're paying like... I mean, you got to buy a wheel and a setup, right? It's not really a problem. It's more of a hobbyist's game. Like, if you're into iRacing, it's like, that's your thing. You do that, and just that. Because you have to really put the time into practice for races and everything else. I was lagging. Good. My highest rating on iRacing? Fucking hell. 1800? 1900? Could have been a bit higher at some point, I don't know. The thing is with iRacing, I swear man, the way to crack iRacing is you literally just farm a track, you practice a track before it's live. So you check the schedule, you find out next week is Alton Park. You literally just spend like 3 or 4 days in a practice lobby by yourself running Alton Park. So then the second the race goes fucking live, you instantly jump into it, stick it on pole, and just drive it to the win. And you get like 90 rating from that. And then you do it again, you just keep doing it. And slowly over the course of the week, people catch up to you, but you know, you'll get put in higher lobbies and stuff like that. And then racing is all about practice. It's literally just practice. I think that the brain comes in like the setups and stuff, which I don't really understand. So engineering's not really a passion of mine. So money pit and nothing more. Speaking from experience, right? Speaking from experience. Bro, Tribe, have you seen Muzzy's new fucking setup? Like the full thing. It looks insane. He sent me a picture like a couple weeks ago with everything all set up. Oh. I think he said he dropped like 12 grand on it or something. Yeah, I just did two things. I did the Mazdas, the little Miata, and I did the Formula 3s. I like downforce. Oh, downforce. Oh, it's such a noob. So easy to just keep your foot in and drive around the corner. Hooligans, mate. Oh. Tribe does actually know Lando Norris. Tribe is Lando Norris. Why do you think he's not playing WoW anymore? Surprisingly AFK when there's a race weekend. People want to race cars that aren't F1. Bro, you'd be fucking surprised. The most popular racing series in most games is the GT cars. GT3s. GT4s are popular too. I think it's generally accepted that they're more rewarding to drive, because if you drive an LMP or any car with high downforce, it is pretty straightforward. It's just pace and you just put your foot in. Whereas you have to be a lot more cautious, a lot more aware of like weight transfer in the GT cars, so it's more rewarding to drive. Cold Staff, you motherfucker! I've seen some clips. I've seen some clips from you, bro. There's been some things being going around. What's up, man? Cold is the question is, Cold, are you going to play the Fresh Classic server with us? And poke me on Discord if you are. Because I mean, let's be honest, you know, you'll jump into an ICC, you'll spend 500k on a DBW, you'll spend 10 mil on a Shadowmoon. Your character will be geared within a month, okay? You'll get bored, you'll want to play the real game, the vanilla fresh. I know he didn't buy the ring, I know. He passed. 3 million? Too much for me. 2.9? Still fine. Alright boys, this queue is a little bit too long and I do have to go at 6. So I don't want to be AFK out of a game that's close or anything, so I'm going to dip now. I did warn you guys it would be a bit of a shorter stream, 2.5 hours. So yeah. Yo, I'm new to the stream, so one of your videos about add-ons in WoW Classic. What is the add-on that makes your health bar and minimap so cool? It's just a darkened UI. If you just Google WoW Dark UI, it'll be the first thing that comes up. Long-time viewer, first-time chatter, any date for Fresh? End of the year, probably. Scoony, mate. Alright boys, thank you so much for hanging out. Pleasure to hang out. I will see you guys tomorrow for a longer stream, so be there or be a noob. Either way, have a fantastic evening and I'll catch you guys soon.